mentioned St. Patrick's Day this year. 6 o'clock, I looked out the window. It was absolutely piddling down with rain. I was heartbroken. I remember getting soaked just coming from the Arndale Centre down to the local church in Castle Street. But that was where the celebration started. I said earlier on that basically it was a religious festival, and that's the way we like to commence the thing. We commenced with a mass as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, it's not too easy on a wet morning to get people out to come to church, you know. But this is a special day. This was St. Patrick's Day, and people really did come out. You could see from the church that a great number of people did turn up to take part in the hymns, etc. So that was the beginning.
Shamrock, that's our national emblem.
And everyone's got that on them to show.
Today, yeah, because the legend goes that St. Patrick taught the Catholic faith to the Irish pagans. And he said there was the Father, the Son and the Holy Ghost. This is what the shamrock represents. The three leaves shamrock. So he said that there's one and the same God, the Father, the Son and the Holy Ghost. Each leaf represents something. That's how he explained it to them.
Mass was over about 9:30, I suppose, 9:15. We then had the parade. The parade started in Manor Road, about half a mile just outside the town. Anyway, we onto the parade, and there was the usual confusion at the beginning of the parade, but we got into line. It was a great turnout, and incredibly, we started on the dot of 11 o'clock, which was the time we were supposed to start. Police helped out, of course, you know, but we had about 25 stewards, all enlisted from our own community and provided the stewardship, and the parade commenced, went through the middle of the town, and it was marvellous to hear the skirl of the pipes, you know, going down the middle of Luton, playing all those rousing Irish tunes, and a few Scottish ones, if I might, if I might say so.
The significance for St. Patrick's Day to the Luton Irish Forum is it gives us a chance, an opportunity to really show the town what we can do. That's the first thing. We are part of a multicultural society, and it's nice to see all the communities do something. So the 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day, what a better day to put on a display of Irishness for the town, for Luton.
Parades, etc. have connotations as far as Northern Ireland is concerned, of course, but we as an organisation are completely non-political, and I think that the Lutonians have accepted it with good grace.
Yes, very good, yes, yeah.
You enjoy it?
Gets bigger every year, yeah. Yes,
Have you been
good.
here? Have you been in a couple of years running? Have you been?
Oh yes, yeah, we come down every year too.
And what's the difference this year compared to?
Yeah, it just seems to be larger and more people involved in it. Yeah, it seems to be very good.
In the first year that we started, we had just one band, a lead band, the Birmingham Pipe Band. From that then we developed in the second year, we developed into the Arndale Centre, where we did an indoor dancing and music entertainment, and also in the amphitheatre outside we did the main stage. This year, our third year, we have had 3 bands, 2 bands coming over from Ireland and a local pipe band here in Luton. And we have also other community groups taking part in the parade, as well as the 32 counties that we've got in Ireland. I explain a little bit about the 32 counties. Every county, Ireland obviously got 32 counties. So every county has got their own individual flag. So last year we purchased the 32 flags of Ireland, and now we make sure that every county is represented, and we publicise that prior to the parade, so people know, they see the flag, they can pick up the flag, and then those people come in from behind and walk behind their own flag. So all the 32 counties are represented here in Luton. And we have people now coming from Oxford, Bedford, Northampton, Milton Keynes, all the surrounding areas come down to Luton now on St Patrick's Day. And that's only our third one.
We've come up from Kent for it.
Have you?
Yes,
Fantastic.
yes.
How long did it take you to get here?
I suppose about an hour and 20 minutes.
And it's definitely worth it, yeah?
Oh God, yeah. And what a day.
The weather has turned
Yes,
out
yes.
fabulous.
The fans are great.
It's either that or London. So
Yeah.
it was
We
easier
thought
to
this
park
was
here than London. So.
Easier choice, really.
Yes,
isn't it?
yes, yes.
It's a family day. It brings families out, and it's the last year and this year they do in the Arndale Centre was second to none. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Everybody that I've spoken to told us how much they've enjoyed it. And of course this year we had the Castle Tara Band from County Cavan, which is mostly made up of youngsters. And they really did us proud this St Patrick's Day. They were absolutely brilliant. So was the Monaghan Brass Band. But our leaders this year was the University Pipe Band, which they were magnificent. No two ways about it. It was a smashing day.
We've had some of the feedback that we've had this year from the business community have been it's been great, really, because I mean the Arndale was packed out on a Sunday, the town centre was packed out, you know, and the shops again, as I said, there was people still buying bits and pieces from the shop, and of course there's people now, they stay, like with the bands coming from Ireland, it generates monies to the local hotels, like, you know, and of course the public houses or the inns, they do a bit of a good trade as well that day. It does take up a lot of time, but it's only one part of the forum, you know. The work on St Patrick's Day, on the St Patrick's Day Festival starts, say, come June, July, August, that type of time. So we have about 8 months of hard work just on the St Patrick's Day. But having said that, we have to split ourselves up into other little groups as well. Like, so yes, the St Patrick's Day does take up a lot, but we have a special group for that, so that it relieves people or gives people enough time to do other projects that we do in the year, like, you know. Yeah, the Luton Irish Forum tried to be a voice for the Irish in Luton. Whilst there is other organisations within the town, like county associations and things like that, who do a lot of charity work for different things, it was felt that there was no one group where you could sort of combine all the Irish together. You know, people with problems and things like that. So that's why the Luton Irish Forum was set up in the first place, so that everything could be focused in on one particular group. So basically, the Luton Irish Forum would be an umbrella, or is an umbrella group for all the other organisations as well. Like.
Well, first of all, everybody within the Irish Forum are all volunteers. Our funding is mostly sponsorship. Up until earlier this year when we got some SLB money. But before that it was all sponsorship. We run a few dances and some money from the programme that we did for the St Patrick's Day. But most of the money that we do get for St Patrick's Day all goes back into St Patrick's Day. We're not a profitable organisation anyway. We don't want to make money, we just want to break even, if you like.
The activities that the Luton Irish Forum do are, we provide assistance with welfare, with benefits, form filling and with Irish pensions, housing benefits, all that sort of stuff. That I know some other agencies do it, But with the Irish, they like to come down here, they like to feel that they're with their own type of people. And since we've opened here, which is in January 2001 in the drill hall, we've had over 600 inquiries for the pre-53 Irish pension, and we now see that we're getting more and more inquiries about benefits, about health issues, and council tax, housing benefits and stuff like that. There's another activity that we do here. We have a Tuesday club, and that's attended on a regular basis by anything up to 60, 70 people on a Tuesday. And on that, what happens on the Tuesday is obviously a cup of tea and some cakes and a bit of bingo and a sing-song where we have music comes in here, local music, and some dancers as well. When the children are on holidays, they come in here and they do some dancing, bit of dancing display.
Oh, I hope that it will grow and get better year on year. And hopefully we'll get some of the second generation Irish to carry it on for us.
The Luton Irish Forum is based at the Drill Hall, Old Bedford Road. The telephone number is 01582 720 447. We're open on Tuesdays from 10:30 till 2:30, Thursdays 10:30 till 2:30, and Saturday 11 till 1 o'clock.
When the whole thing was over, of course, we had a few pints of the old Guinness. And it wasn't green Guinness either. We don't like the paddy whackery that goes on in America or places like that. We prefer the black Guinness, the black stuff, yeah. So that was St. Patrick's Day, 2002.